Hello everyone, it's me Shugupta and welcome back to our Python series with me. So in this video we talk about how do we generate random numbers in NumPy. So as we worked with NumPy, I have so many videos on NumPy, like we know how to create an array and how to use arrange and line space and why we use it, like we use it to add values to an array. And we also use the function called zeros or ones to add zero or ones. So from these all fours, like what we do before, we get some specific type of sets. But if there is a scenario like what if we want to generate some random values and we do it with different type of methods like we use like a rand function, and here we use like in this video we use generator, so how to generate random number. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is that if we work with array, the first thing that we do is to import NumPy as NP. Import NumPy as NP. Okay. And now, like basically we need special type of generator. So here we use like from NumPy dot random. Here we import generator generator which we called as generator as gen. Okay. So, like if you want some sequential number or some random number, so for this we have to use like some linear LCG, which is called linear congruential generator. But it also has some weaknesses, so we also use here PCG, permuted congressional journal. So basically, it's a pseudo number. So for this, we write from NumPy dot random. Here I okay NumPy dot random. Okay, import me because we are working with PCG, and here we call the PCG as PCG 64. Okay, what we call PCG 64 as, and we have to repeat PCG. Okay, and now run this. Okay, so there is an error, which is because we used here generator in lowercase, but in Python we use generator in uppercase. And now if I run this program, so you see our error is removed, so it's a small mistake. Okay, now we see, so the next thing is that what type of distribution like we need. There is multiple type of option, like we use normal, integer, randoms. So here the first is that we have to write something like ARR is equal to gen, sorry, array, like an array. And here what I am using is generator gen. And then what the next thing that you have to do is to use PCG. Okay. So the other thing is PCG. And now let's close. Okay, so next we take here the variable and his ARR dot normal. As the normal, is give us a bell curve type. Okay. And now here what I am writing is the, like you have to mention which type of size do you want random values. Like I have 4x4 matrix, 5x5 matrix. So here what I am doing is like give me 5x5, like 5 rows and 5 column matrix. Okay. So now if I have run this program, so what happened? So you see, we get a 5x5 matrix. Okay. And every time you run this program, so you see our values changing. So now if I again run the program, so you see every time you give some type of random numbers. But in some cases, like let in this there is a little problem, like you want some time like a certain thing, certain value, like every time you have run you give different values. Like what if I want specified set of values and like everyone gets same values, like if I have to perform something and there are so many students outside and I want to show them the same result. So to fix them arrange, so here that we use a function called seed. Like to you have to fix it. Like if here I writing seed and here I am mentioning the seed is 101. Like this is the fixed value. Okay. So now if I run this program, so you see what's the value, like minus 0.790, the last value minus 1.40. Okay, so let's see if I run this again. So you see we get the same value again and again. So this we using the seed, so it's helpful for us. But if you don't want render, like if you don't want the fixed value that occur at every time you have to run this program, so you don't even need to use the seed. Okay. So now the next thing is that the first thing is that you get a normal. Now, if I have to find out the values in integer, so now I have to copy it and then paste it. And the changings that we do is here I am writing the integer. So if I run this program, so what happens? So if I run this program, so what happened? So you see there is an attribute error because whenever you have an integer, you have to specify what's the low value and what's the highest value. Because in the above case, you have working with like a float value. So here, like I am giving them low equal to like I want the lowest value is 10 and you give me the highest value is 100. Like you give me near about these value, like I have to specify the domain of them. Okay, so now if I run this program, so what happened? You see, we get a 5 cross 5 matrix in which we get an answer in integer value, and I have mentioned them that to give me the lowest value is 10 and the highest value is 100. And here also we have to fix it, like if I don't even want it, and now if I run this program, so you see there is a value, but if I have to run again, so you see, we get another value. So seed is important if you want to fix the answer, like have appear it every time. Okay, guys. So the first thing that we do is to know about the normal, then integers. Now we talk about something called random numbers. Okay, for this we have to write like the same thing that we do in the verb. So I have to copy it. Okay, and then paste it. Okay, and here what I am changing is from normal to random. Okay, and let's see what's happened if I run this program. So you see we get another value which is random values. Okay, so by random. So okay, you see how easily we get a or to find out the values with the help of a function called generator. So how easily we built random values. So stay tuned for the next further videos which we talk about some more complicated topics that are related to the Python and also linked with machine learning. So stay tuned.